Grand Rising Aquarius. How are y'all doing today? This sign is for the collective sign of Aquarius. This reading is for the collective sign of Aquarius. Sorry, I can't talk right now. I'm gonna work on that. But yes, I decided to do Aquarius. I am a Aquarius rising. Just keep in mind that you don't have to be an Aquarius sun. You can have it somewhere in your major placements, or you can have it just somewhere in your charts. Um, it may not resonate. If it does resonate, put it where it fits. If it does not resonate, please just leave it. Don't try to force it, okay? Uh, Also, you don't have to be an Aquarius for this to resonate. It can, and the roles can be reversed. I'm sorry, I don't know what is wrong with me today. So the roles can always be reversed. Just keep that in mind. And you don't have to be an Aquarius because it reads the energy through you and around you, right? So what we're doing, we're using the Goddess Isis Tarot cards. And we're going to do a 5-card wingspan reading, which means we're asking the Goddess Isis 5 questions, and we are getting an observation, a solution, and, advice from a metaphysical standpoint and not just a worldly standpoint, right? Sometimes it's hard to be able to see. Like a lot of times you're going through worldly situations, but the issue is buried in a metaphysical form. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be able to solve it. You would have to see it from a metaphysical standpoint. You see what I'm saying? It's all about perspective. So, with that being said, we're going to ask the Goddess Isis for the collective sign of Aquarius. The first card represents what is the real issue for me for the Aquarius right now on a spiritual level. So let's see. What is the real issue for Aquarius right now on a spiritual level? Goddess Isis, what is the issue for Aquarius right now on a spiritual level? I'm having issues right now. Okay. All right, so this right here, the first card you got, the question is, what is the real issue for Aquarius right now on a spiritual level? And it says you got the cartouche, which excuse me, choose to release that which would lower your vibration into fear. Come back to love, stay true to yourself, and you shall inspire others to think or speak more positively when they are around you, invoking the power of speech and words for your strength, protection, spiritual growth will work effectively for you. So there's something that's lower your vibration, or I'm getting that you have people around you that lowers your vibration. And you need to choose to release that. I'm getting let that shit go. It's not serving you a purpose anymore, so let it go. Anyway, Okay. So there's something around you, or there's something, that you're probably putting some of your energy towards that no longer serves you. And spirit is telling you to let that go because it's lowering your vibration. You know, it's messing with your overall psyche and your overall attitude. I mean, it's kind of getting you down, and it's because it's not serving you any purpose. You don't reach the situation where you pretty much done hit a brick wall with it, and it's not gonna get any better. It's like I guess you've been asked to let it go once already, and you're not just letting it go. So it's telling you to let it go again, pretty much. Your intuition is telling you that this situation ain't for you no more. Like, just to be real, like, you're being told this already. So this is nothing new. But yeah, let it go. Come back to love, which means, you need to, feel that love more within yourself. Come back to loving yourself and looking for love within yourself versus trying to find it in something or someone else that's no longer serving you. That's how you end up with the empty cup, because you drain yourself, pouring yourself into someone else that has none of your best interests at heart. And a lot of us fall short of that based off of our worldly feelings and the fact that we love that person. But just loving that person alone doesn't give them the right to have access to you, if that makes sense. You see what I'm saying? Just because you love that person, because that person, you don't know what this person done behind your back, and you never will, but spirit does, and they're telling you to let that shit go. It's not worth it. You feel me? So, all right. So question number 2 is, how can I best heal that in my day-to-day life? How can Aquarius heal this in their day-to-day life? How can Aquarius heal this in their day-to-day life? How can Aquarius heal this in their day-to-day life? How can Aquarius? Okay. Abundance, many forms with love. Increase you, continue your good work. Building channels through abundance. Okay, so you are looking a lot like what the Virgo is looking like. I mean, it's kind of weird because I'm Virgo sun. I'm Virgo rise. I mean, I'm Virgo sun, and then I'm Aquarius rising. But you're looking a lot like the Virgo. You have abundance coming in many forms. Maybe it seems tough right now, but you have abundance coming in many forms. You need those seeds that's being planted. You need to water those seeds. You need to nurture those seeds so they can grow as channels for the divine to continuously to give you this abundance and this flow of love. And and you have a talent that you're not sharing. Like, freely share your talent with the public. You know what I'm saying? Your job is to help people. You've been called on this earth to help people. You know what I mean? So if you're not doing that, you're not stepping in your purpose. And once you start stepping in your purpose, that's when all the abundance will come, right? So just keep that in mind, Aquarius. So the question number 3 is, what will the gift or outcome be for Aquarius if they do this? What will be the gift and what will the outcome and gift be for Aquarius? What will be? So this 4 cards turned over, so I'm not going to take this. I'm looking at the one on top, though. It's weird because these other cards kind of back up this card. You're looking at healing, you know. You're looking at a rising consciousness. And people don't understand what a rising consciousness is, you know. You're becoming a more you becoming more understanding because you're being blessed with more abundance in with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of how nature works and how this world works, this matrix in general works. You know, you're becoming more awake to how the matrix works. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're looking at a lot of healing. You're looking at, you know, a rise in your consciousness. And not only do the people, you know what I'm saying, in this worldly world attach to your words and they listen to your teachings and they heal from your teachings, people from the spiritual world do the same. You know, they count on your teachings, they count on your classes, they count on your YouTubes, they count on your songs, your music, you know, whatever it is that you do, you know, because all of these are vibrations, you know, and if your and the vibrations and the vibes that you're sending out aligns, it's always going to align with who it aligns with, regardless to if it's in the spiritual world or if it's in the worldly world, this physical world. For some reason I'm getting, you know, you're a teacher in both worlds, you know, a very talented teacher. So the 4th card is, what is the biggest challenge or opportunity for me to get the best outcome? So what is the biggest challenge or opportunity for Aquarius to get the best outcome? What is the biggest challenge and opportunity for Aquarius to get the best outcome? What is the biggest challenge or opportunity for Aquarius to get the best outcome? What is the biggest challenge or opportunity for Aquarius to get the best outcome? What is the biggest challenge or opportunity for Aquarius to get the best outcome? What is the biggest challenge? Oh. God, you look a lot like Virgo. So, you got the Pyramid of Light, psychic protection. As a being of light, darker energies may at times seek to interfere with your spiritual progress. There is nothing to fear and only more awareness of the power and protection of divine love and experience. The Pyramid of Light confirms that energies have been causing interference with your path. And it's now time for that interference to cease completely through loving divine power. So focus on your power. Focus on your purpose and push forward, because you have distractions out there. You have people sending dark magic, or you know, they're wishing bad on you. Whatever the case might be, you know, you have some type of dark energies trying to stop you in your tracks from your purpose. So I'm taking it that whatever purpose that you have is a very important purpose. So you have to keep that in mind and be mindful of that. Spirit is urging you that now is your time. Now is for you to step into your purpose. Don't worry about what's gonna happen because Spirit got you. Spirit is gonna make sure that you're okay. You know, at the end of the day, and you're gonna reap the rewards and benefits that you deserve. And you know, that's one of the promises from Spirit to those who do step into their purpose without fear. And Spirit is telling you step into your purpose without fear, without the distractions. Stay focused on what you need to be focused on, and everything else will follow. Does that make sense? So, last but not least, you know, what special guidance is there to help Aquarius resolve this in the best way now? What special guidance is there to help Aquarius resolve this in the best way now? This wanted to pop out. This felt like it tried to pop out, so I'm going to place this here. All right? This literally tried to pop out of my... So... So you need to get balance. What I'm getting it is stand more in your feminine energy. And I'm not saying, especially for the fellas, that I'm not saying be feminine or, you know, I'm not thinking in those terms. Now, when we say feminine, you know, your feminine energy and your masculine energy, we're all made of both energies, your feminine and your masculine. You know, you have to find balance in between your feminine and your masculine. So your masculine is more worldly. I'm going to do a video on that, but your masculine energy is more worldly and more of the actions that you take out here in the worldly world, right? In this worldly world, the material world. And your feminine energy is pretty much the analyzer and the one that's aware of everything and sees everything from a metaphysical standpoint. And then if you allow it to, you know what I'm saying? This is your feminine energy, and it tells your masculine energy what actions to actually make, you know, what steps to actually make in the worldly world to get to where you're trying to get to. Does that make sense? So, you know, it's like your feminine energy is the boss, or the play caller, the coach, the play caller, and then your masculine energy is the playmaker, the one who enforces what the feminine energy is aware of and what the feminine energy says, right? So you have to be more in tune with your feminine energy, because your feminine energy is actually sitting there and analyzing and become aware of what's going on around you energetically. You know, and you have to realize certain cycles that you're in certain cycles that you need to learn from. And a lot of this is crazy. Anyway, because it does resonate with me. And I hope it resonates with you too. So you're in a cycle. Whatever the lesson is, you're about to hit a whole new level, but divine has to make sure you learned this lesson. You know what I mean? So you need to recognize when you're in a certain lesson, and regardless to if the person is, regardless to if it's the same person or if it's a different person, understand that you're in a certain cycle. It could be the same cycle as the last person. You have to learn how to read the energies, not the skin. Like I said before, we are not our skin. We are energies. And there's certain energies that can jump from skin to skin. So you have to be able to read those cycles that you're in. You know what I'm saying? From a metaphysical standpoint, it's all about perspective. And then you have to make the best decision for you based off of that, you know, not based off the worldly things. You know what I'm saying? So listen to your feminine energy, you know, and once you can do that and learn your lesson behind and understand the cycle that you're in and learn your lesson behind it, you'll be ready to go into a new phase, and you'll be in the energy of creation. You'll be on the beautiful side. You're ready to create because you're ready to leave everything else behind that hasn't served a purpose for you. And everything that's been lowering your vibration, I'm going to tell you now that the divine's been trying to pull you away from it. Straight up. So you've been getting into it with a lot of people, or you've been feeling some type of way about people, or you just pretty much been cutting people off left and right, like a bush hog. That's why, because, and you know, not knowing what, divine is pulling you away from everyone who is lowering your vibration or who is low vibrational around you, because, you know, you're about to hit a new level. So, that's what I got for you, Aquarius. You know, I hope this helps. I know it certainly helped me. But release everything that lowers your vibration. Understand that you got a talent for you to use. You have a purpose to step into. And once you actually step into this talent and into this purpose, you know, the divine got you. You know what I'm saying? Let the distractions go. Understand that, you know, you're in a cycle, a repetitive cycle, for you to learn a certain specific lesson before you step to this new phase in life. And that's why the cycle is so tough for you to let go. Like, a lot of you, you know, it's seeming as if it's hard for you to release this cycle. It's hard for you to release the person or the people that's in this cycle. That's why, because it's kind of like, how bad do you want it? Do you want to keep going through the same bullshit that you're going through with these people? Because they're not going to change. They're not going to change. They're saying that they'll change, but that, of course, that's more illusions. You know what I'm saying? But they're not going to change. They're going to continue to be exactly who they want to be. So now, with you healing, it could cause them to heal. But you have to get to a point where you're choosing you over them. You know what I'm saying? You know what you want to do. So you got something here, a talent, a divinely guided talent that is for you to use for the masses. And a lot of you are teachers, a lot of you are artists, musicians. Go for it. And don't let distractions stand in your way. Once you get to the point where you can recognize what's real and what's not, you know, from a metaphysical standpoint, and not based off someone's words, you pay attention to. Look at, like, one of my videos, I say that you got to pay attention to someone's actions, not their words, because the words, their actions always speak louder than your words, because you can say anything a million times and never do it, but you can never say, you can go do something right now and not mention it one time. Your actions, like, someone may not ever believe what you say, but they have to always believe what you do. And it's kind of like one of those situations, right? So let the distractions go. You're doing good. I mean, The divine is opening all type of doors for you. And the only thing you have to do is step in them and away from the negativity, you know? So, all right. Well, that's all I got for you, Aquarius. I hope this helped. Please listen, like, and share. Comment below if this helped you at all. But Aquarius, until next time, my name is Kels360. I'm out. I love you, family. Oh, yeah. Also, if you would like to support, I will have my Cash App in the description box. You know, so feel free to donate. I will publicly show my appreciation to you, family. Love you.